Hi guys, I hope you're well. Welcome back and good morning. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Hi, it's early in the morning. I'm so tired and I'm gonna be chugging my tea probably throughout this episode, but we're gonna be on to episode 2 of Loki on Disney Plus. This one is called The Variant, which is appropriate, and this one's 3 minutes longer. I'm curious, and it looks like he made a deal with Mobius because now he's in his suit. I love this. I love her. I think she's amazing. And let me remember what happened last time. I'm in the process of editing episode 1, so expect that soon on my channel. Though now that I say that, I don't even know when this is going to be edited. I should make this a priority. Anyway, oh my god, words. It's so early. I am not a morning person, and maybe I could have stayed up late at night when this dropped at 3 a.m., but I couldn't, so I didn't. But anyway, last time, Loki discovered the TVA. He messed with the timeline. Mobius was trying to get him on board. Loki tried escaping, played with the time collar, but then discovered his timeline, and he did seem to be happy until he saw that he died doing something selfless. So I wonder if doing the selfless thing is going to make him even more selfish throughout this show, because he's going to be like, me being selfless and being a good guy caused me to end up dying, so why would I do that again? So we'll see what goes on. And there's been a lot of talk about Easter eggs in the first episode and theories, and I think there was something amiss here. I don't think the TVA is what it seems. I think the fact that the idea that Mobius is just so easily able to just work with Loki, and everything like Miss Minutes was talking about with the sacred timeline and having multiple versions of yourself, though I believe the multiple versions thing isn't far off. There's just something about the TVA overall that seems like it's an illusion. Like, I think Loki's suspicions when he was getting interrogated, or at least having his chat with Mobius, are still valid to a degree. So let's see how his relationship with Mobius develops further. I don't really need a recap. There we go. Ooh, the green and gold. I'm not wearing green today, but I am wearing gold. Ren Fair. Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Give me a year. 1985. Yeah, it's Ren Fair. There's red Solo cups. That's funny. Ooh, he looks very cool. Why? Oh, this is where I think they get betrayed by Dreadlocks Girl. Turn up the brightness. Can't see dick. Oh. Oh, that's so funny. They just used the song in the He-Man trailer, which I actually am working on posting to my YouTube channel right now. Ow. Loki, you're killing. That was a very Wanda thing to just do a little, did that kill her? Damn, Loki. Why is he taking her? Isn't she dead? Because he went to check her pulse. So that looks pretty much the same. I thought they would change it. That's fine. How is she there? Oh, Tara Strong. What a delight. He's getting a coat. It's so funny seeing a intern Loki. What is that version? Professor Loki. Good manipulation tactic. Oh, it looks cold. I love that they have TVA buckles. It is propaganda. Is that 3 minutes? 3 units? Very philosophical. I was gonna say, this all seemed so convoluted. I think some of what he said is accurate, but he is a good liar too. Okay, so everything gets disintegrated. That's a little dark. By C20, timeline reset. Oh, there's Kang, the Conqueror. So I think he's manipulating this. What is he, Kid Flash? Coaster. Franklin Roosevelt? Got that right. I'm gonna say this. I love Tom Hiddleston, but this version of Loki that he's playing is so, like, desperate. And I guess he did see his life, you know, his whole timeline that he had right before him, so I guess he is desperate to, like, fix it, get what he wants, not end up dead. But he's almost, like, a little too zany. Like, the way he's, like, moving around, he's, like, skittering like he's, like, a bumbling sidekick who's like, he's like an Igor rather than Frankenstein, you know? It's a little sad, and I'm hoping this will change over the show, because we'll be able to see like the confident Loki who's remembered his purpose, remembers how powerful he is, and has like what he wants, because he seems to just like, all his goal is now is to grovel in front of the timekeepers, which also means groveling in front of Mobius. And it's like, this is not really the Loki I want to see. It's just a little sad. And I think that's also maybe why I wasn't like too thrilled with the first episode, because it was like a broken Loki, and granted he needed to go through that. He needed to like figure out his next plan, because his original plan wasn't going to end up working. But I don't think this is a good alternative. He needs a, I don't know. I'm a little uneasy. Yeah. Yeah. I would like to believe that, but I don't. Wow. That was pretty good. Ooh, whoa, trippy. This like hurts to look at. Oh god. It looks like a spine. Oh god. Isn't that like a fighting thing or a meditation? It kind of does. This office space is nutty. I mean, this has to be interesting. You're taking like a look at yourself. I was waiting for that. Excuse me, did you just shush me? She's typing weirdly. It's very like she's broken. I was gonna say, that looked important. Destruction of Asgard. Yeah, you woke up Surtur. Oh, he's tearing up. 9,000. You care. So there's no variance detected, but you see something, don't you? Now the Josta reference. The movie was great. I don't think anything's coming out of those. Oh, it's him again. Yeah. Pompeii, Italy. 79 AD. I actually didn't know when Pompeii happened, so. He does have horns. Nothing is happening, is it? Yay! Is it a lot? Is it a little? Or did they not find anything? I like jet skis. You can't just go on a jet ski? But when do you get a day off? What is? Is part of this CG? It looks like it's on a CG back a little bit. There isn't a finish. Isn't time forever? Didn't you just say existence is chaos? Wait. Thank you, but well, how? The bluey bubblegum. Oh, she feels bad. Ooh, good camera movement. Haven Hills, Alabama. Oh, that was pretty good. It was a little clean of a break. 2050. Jesus, this is bad. What do they sell? Is it just a superstore? Is it like a Walmart? You didn't give Loki a hood. Magic. Sus. She's watching. Come on, let me see your face. Let me see your face, pretty Loki. Oh, what are you counting down? A bomb? That clock is weird. The way it ticks. I thought Roxxon was a mining company. Oh. Can't you sense when you're on magic? Ooh, sassy. Oh, she plays this so well. Keep it nice. It's bad. What's real? The sacred timeline? I hope she didn't die. You should. You're out of your depth, sweetheart. This isn't an ego-stroking match. Of course that was his plan, but that's not going to work. Bitch, you're gonna be working for me. What are you interested in? Oh, there's a charge. You knew? We're in deep shit. What? What did you see? No. Oh, ow. Oh, good throw. How much does this guy lift? Interesting. Oh, God. Oh. Loki, use your magic. So how do you find the timekeepers? Can't you, like, materialize knives? It's not about you. Show me. Look at her little horns. Why aren't you black-haired? Initializing. What? Oh, a bunch of charges. That's a lot. We'll definitely mess up the timeline by doing. Oh my God, where are you sending them? They weren't meant for here? Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Oh, I thought it was just them. Ego, Titan. Holy fuck. I thought they were just gonna bomb the shelter, and I was like, what's the point? This is so much worse. What happened to your horn? I'm sorry. I have to go after her. Oh, you're just gonna end there? Oh, why are you ending there? Goddamn. Because I need more. Oh my God. That was so tense. Oh my God. Is there any, like, end thing? No? Why aren't there any end things? I like end things. This was definitely better. A lot more shit was getting done. We were discovering stuff. I wish there was more hinted at. I guess, I don't know how many episodes there are for this series, but I wanted more. What we got was good. This was definitely a better episode than episode 1, I will say. Because there was a lot more. I mean, yes, I was upset with the way Loki was groveling, but then he found an idea, he got to work with it. And I don't know if that was like, if all of that was part of like tricking Mobius so that he could take over the TVA. I mean, I had a feeling that was the plan, but like, that doesn't seem like enough. I don't know. It just seems kind of like he just wanted to take over this time variance. Like, I'm surprised he's not like, I want to destroy the TVA. So that was shocking, I guess. But I'm not surprised he went undercover to like play along. And that's why he was groveling, to like really play up the role of like, I'm desperate and like, I'm the scared little kid like you think I am. But I think there is truth to what Mobius was saying about him. Though I really liked that line where Loki said, I'm not a child because I know something that they don't, is that not all good guys are good and not all bad guys are bad. There's a lot of gray. And I appreciate that line because I think Loki he maneuvers through the gray so easily. I even think like I was Team Tony for a lot of the time in Civil War because though I sympathized with Steve, he was letting his emotions compromise a mission because he was so worried about Bucky. And trust me, I love Stucky, but I was really annoyed with him because he wasn't looking at the bigger picture. He was just worried about his one friend that got framed, and he's like, I can fix it. And it's like, you could have just brought him in and they could have figured it out in like a court setting, but no, you went like all these extra steps. You drove a wedge between you and Tony, and you didn't really get to like fix it before the both of you like died pretty much. We don't know where Steve is in the timeline because he let himself get old. But you know, despite being old, he's still powerful. So I wonder if there'll ever be any truth about him being on the moon, like they referenced in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But anyway, we're not talking about that. There's a lot of gray, and I think there's a lot of gray with the TVA. I think Mobius is like, I think he's gonna be the next head of the TVA because I think he, despite being manipulative in the way that he talks to Loki, but he's doing it for a good purpose. So I think he's like a very light gray where he wants to believe in the TVA. Like he's like, I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe in it, and it's working because I believe in it. And I think him being in charge of the TVA would work really well because he's able to like take these necessary, possibly emotional risks, but still succeed. While Ravonna is too set in obeying the timekeepers. And I think in the comics, her character, Rev Slayer, is in a relationship with King the Conqueror, who's one of the timekeepers. So this could all just be like a thing orchestrated by him, and Ravonna is going along for the ride, and then Loki, Lady Loki, wants to stop it for whatever purpose. I don't know if she's doing it to save Asgard, to stop it because she saw a future thing, but I think it's just interesting that she would go to the extent of bombing the sacred timeline. Again, I don't think the timeline we're on is technically sacred. I think Grace Randolph mentioned a theory that I think everyone is told that their timeline is the sacred timeline. And I think that's true because it gives them like a purpose to fight for that timeline. And I don't think there actually is a sacred timeline. I think just timelines exist. They're always going to be in flux and stuff like that. I think everyone's going to have their own version of the sacred timeline. And the 3 lizard wizards shouldn't be the ones in charge of determining how that timeline happens. So I wonder, because again, I thought she was just gonna blow up that area, and I was like, why would she do that? I guess to cause some sort of apocalypse. But the fact that she set the charges to then drop them in different parts of time, I think is ingenious and like very nefarious. Like, holy shit. And I know our Loki, Tom, I think he's gonna want to stop Lady Loki because he finds destroying the timeline isn't a good way to fix it. Well, Lady Loki is so just like, we can't fix it, we gotta scrap it, start again, probably. A very Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts 3 moment where he's like, no, I can do this, I can fix it, don't worry about it. But I think it's too big of a challenge, and he's gonna make do and manipulate the little things. You can't do the big game, it's too much. It's not meant to be played with, I don't think. So I think Loki will want to come back to work with Mobius, because I think Mobius and him really were working well together. They were able to sort of like piece things together and build this sort of trust. So I want to see that going. So I hope Loki isn't far away from the TVA for too long. Like, obviously I do want to see him interact with Lady Loki, and I do want him to discover why Lady Loki would go to such extremes, but I hope he's not away from them for too long, because the TVA is where the plot's happening, I think, and then things are going down. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. What did you think of this episode? What was your favorite part? And like and subscribe for more. Were you guys excited to see Lady Loki? I still wish she had black hair. I think it suits the look better. That's just my opinion. But I'll see you guys in the next episode.